are all indoctrinated into a racist society. And the way out of that is by reading one book at a time, starting with Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. Kindred follows Dana, a black woman in the year 1976 who is forcibly transported back in time to the antebellum South, where she is inexplicably linked to a young white boy named Rufus, forced to live as a slave in order to survive. It is historical fiction, sci-fi, and incredibly well done. There are a lot of important themes, but one I would like to highlight is the role of education in the novel. At times, Dana tries to educate Rufus as well as some of the enslaved people. The ramifications of that education become both positive and negative. Doing that, she exposes Rufus to thoughts and ideas that he never would have been exposed to if it was not Dana as the person who is teaching him. Through education, we're able to pull ourselves out of our own experiences and into someone else's. And I think a book like Kindred is an excellent jumping off point. Kindred even lets us take a step further and not only leave our own experiences, but our own time period and see how generations can go by without much change happening because each generation is educated by the one before it. So, in a way, they're indoctrinated into that way of thinking. The time period that Dana goes back to, Rufus is indoctrinated into being the role of a slave owner, and Dana is forced into the role of an enslaved person. And only through Dana's attempts to educate Rufus is she able to try to change that. Even though it shouldn't be the burden of a black woman to educate one of her enslavers, in this novel, it is one of Dana's responsibilities. It shouldn't be up to people that are being oppressed to educate their oppressors, because we're the ones that have sort of broken out of that cycle of indoctrination. We need to be the ones to sound the alarm, to educate, and to expand our own myopic worldview. And the way I want to do that is by reading one book at a time.